these two individuals competed for not just the Anarchy heavyweight title, but also that coveted North American title that Shaun Tempers used to hold. Well, wait a minute. Billy Buck made a mistake. He went after Bro Newsom, who was not the legal man.
Maybe acting brave, knowing that he has Brodie Chase and Stryknyn in his corner. But right now the advantage is all Shaun Tempers. See Bro Newsom getting some advice from that harlot, Miss Rachael.
Miss Rachael has proven to be a distraction time and time again for the Elite. Maybe one of the best strategies they had, bringing her on board as this executive assistant, if you will, to our general manager, Jerry Palmer.
Just look at that torque that Tempers is putting on that shoulder, on the arm. But Bro Newsom showing he's got some math skills of his own here. Tempers making it to the rope. But definitely not giving the clean break.
Beautiful arm drag by Wild Billy Buck. Tempers back up long enough just to be taken down with another arm drag. Billy Buck is frustrated. He came in here this week as the Anarchy television champion. Now he's no longer a champion. He's already down one match in the best of 5 series, and now he has to contend with other members of the Elite.
Right there you see Tempers exercising his dominance, backing his opponent in the corner. Oh, swing and a miss! And again, going back to that arm, just laying that pressure on.
Working on the arm of Tempers has worked thus far. Billy Buck's going to continue. Although tag made, Bro Newsom comes in. Billy Buck fires back with shots to the face of Bro Newsom. Grabs the arm, tag made to the Young Lions champion, Stryknyn.
Making his first appearance in the ring in here. Oh, and just driving the forehead into that knee.
This arm-based offense that we've seen by the team of Billy Buck, Brodie Chase, and Stryknyn is perfect for Stryknyn. His finishing move is that finisher, that painful arm hold, the tourniquet, his variation of the Anaconda Vice. It's the move that helped win him the Young Lions championship at Fright Night. And I'm sure he would love to make Bro Newsom submit here.
See an example of just that unorthodox style of his. Oh, he's threatening to use the belt.
But here's the thing, Stryknyn always comes prepared as he has a second belt and is choking Bro Newsom with it. That belt thrown out of the ring and out of action.
Sometimes you have to take those steps. Sometimes it's not just about wrestling. Sometimes it's about whooping your opponent's ass.
Brodie Chase put the foot up in the corner, and Bro Newsom got a taste of some good old-fashioned soul food, if you will.
That was good. I like that. But right now, I don't know if Bro Newsom himself likes it. He's isolated in that corner. The new heavyweight champ coming in there, showing that he is willing to play as dirty as anyone.
Newsom trying to get out of the hold, wrenches the arm of the heavyweight champion. What a feather in the cap it could be for Bro Newsom, capping off this year the Young Lions title, the television title, with a pinfall victory over the Stray Cat Brodie Chase, the heavyweight champ.
Certainly the youth and athleticism may go to Newsom, but you've got to think about,
Brodie needs to make sure his shoulders stay off the mat.
I think with such a ring awareness, that experience, I don't think we have to worry about that. But again, showing experience on his own, Newsom reaching for that rope for a clean break.
And Brodie followed the rules, was quick to break the hold. You didn't see him go for the 3 or 4 count like some others would. Not mentioning any names.
Well, let's face it, this ain't ballet. This is a fight, and you have to do whatever it takes to get that victory.
Brodie Chase continuing to work on the arm of Bro Newsom.
Just look at the expression of pain on Newsom's face there.
That's a good way to jam the arm, that hammerlock thrown down. You can jam your elbow. Could easily break a bone.
Brodie has been in and out of that ring. He knows every dirty trick and every clean trick. But nothing will cut a man off like a rake to the eyes.
Brodie Chase in the wrong part of town as he's in the corner of the Elite. Former heavyweight champion Shaun Tempers, the man who Brodie Chase defeated at Fright Night for the championship, in there now.
one of the most decorated men in the history of Anarchy. Right now, just grinding his shoulder into the stomach of Brodie Chase.
Shoulder thrust into the midsection of the Temptation. Shaun tempers, hooks him up, slams him down. He's got it. It looks like he's got the tourniquet locked in. But the other members of the Elite quick to break that up.
Absolutely not just saving the victory, but trying to save their partner, their friend. That can do irreparable damage to a man.
I told you the tourniquet was how Stryknyn defeated Adrian Hawkins for the Young Lions Championship. The Young Lions title, Chuck, for you, I know you're still learning some of the things here in Anarchy. The Young Lions title defended under submission rules only, so you really have to adjust your game.
You talk about adjusting your game right now. How is he going to adjust his game against the power of Boykins? Look at that. So impressive.
Delayed vertical suplex by the Alabama assassin, Jacoby Boykins. Arrogant cover, though.
You cannot do that with a man like Stryknyn. You have to hook that leg. You cannot take chances. Right now, the advantage is completely in the corner of the Elite. That is a dangerous place for Stryknyn to be right now.
Newsom with a body slam on the Young Lions champion, Stryknyn.
Demonstrating some power of his own. Oh! I love that deep elbow like that. Reminds me of Blackjack Mulligan, the way he just puts his whole body into it.
Quick tags now being made by the Elite as the Temptation. Shaun tempers back in the ring. Stryknyn shots to the midsection. Tempers quick to cut that off. Backbreaker by the former heavyweight champion. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
You heard this crowd trying to get behind Stryknyn, trying to not only cut off his opponent, but the fans too. He doesn't want him to get that extra energy from them. Stryknyn feeds off this crowd.
Rear waistlock applied up towards the chest, kind of cutting off the lungs of Stryknyn, making it difficult to breathe. You know, you have difficulty getting that oxygen. You can't get the blood flow to the brain. It can cause you to pass out.
Absolutely, and not only do you have the physical advantage, but the psychological advantage. There's the, again, just when you thought the crowd was behind him, he cuts them off. He is such a seasoned, intelligent wrestler. I love this shot.
Temptation says he's got him. Stryknyn able to go up and over. Rear waistlock could be the O'Connor roll. Stryknyn rolls out of it. Spear! Spear by the Temptation. He needs to make the tag.
A great opportunity. He cannot capitalize. Both men are down. Both men are down.
At this point, it's kind of hard to tell who's closer to their corner. It's almost a dead heat between these two.
Both of these men desperately need to make a tag. They've both been in.
Brodie Chase tags in, and Jacoby Boykins in for the Elite. Brodie blocks the shot, punch to the head of Jacoby Boykins. The second one, the windup and the hit.
You don't want to try to throw fists against a man like that. Oh, Jacoby Boykins cutting him off with that high knee.
Irish whip reversal by the heavyweight champion. Clothesline down goes Jacoby Boykins.
That old man has a lot of power.
Winds him up. A little tribute to one of our fallen superstars, Brad Armstrong, with that drop kick. Did you hear Brodie Chase saying, "Brad Armstrong, I love you"? The Elite go out to the floor. Jacoby Boykins and Brodie Chase back in the ring.
This is an absolute brawl. All six of these men, four on the floor, two in the ring. Action is everywhere in the Anarchy Arena.
Brodie Chase, a big bulldog. You know, I hear those Georgia Bulldogs are pretty impressive in this area.
I don't know if they're as impressive as Brodie Chase right now. Oh, going for that double arm DDT and oh!
Drops it down. Will it be enough? Can the heavyweight champion hit 1, 2, 3?
The winners of the match, the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Stray Cat Brodie Chase, Wild Billy Buck, and the Anarchy Young Lions Champion, the Lethal Dose, Stryknyn.
Chuck, well, we've got company here. That's the Deadly Sin 7.
Company by Judge. Oh. Brodie Chase and 7 hammering away at each other. Those punches having almost no effect on 7, and that massive kick to his head. Bringing the heavyweight champion down.
There's just Newsom beating up Wild Billy Buck on the floor. The Deadly Sin 7 attacking Brodie Chase. Jacoby Boykins and Shaun Tempers were going after Stryknyn. We need some sort of a... Oh, my. The priest of punishment, Mikael Judas, is in. Big boot takes the Deadly Sin 7 down. Jeff G. Bailey, if I were you, I would get off the apron. That is not where you want to be. He's got Bailey by the throat.
And there is no place for Bailey to run. Oh, so 7 coming in to make the save.
For his troubles, he winds up with a, wait a minute, kick to the leg.
We've never seen anything like that from Judas.
Well, Judas's leg was worn out at Fright Night. The Elite in that gauntlet from hell did a number on the knee of the priest of punishment. Now they're going to continue to work on it. Well, he's bound and determined he's going to hit that choke slam, even if he has to do it with one leg. He's going to get the choke. No, the leg buckled. Judas's leg buckled out from underneath him.
Now Shaun Tempers coming out and continuing to lay the punishment down on the knee.
I have got to think that our general manager is watching this because he knows in just a few days the main event is going to be a steel cage match. Jerry Palmer versus Mikael Judas. This has to be an orchestrated attack by the Elite.
This had to have been an absolute setup, doing everything they can to weaken Judas. And he is still bent over, crippled in pain. We know how tough Judas is. We know he would never give up, and to see him just twisted like this just breaks your heart.
I mean, I could see, I know the knee has buckled, but when he came to the ring, you could almost see there's a little extra padding wrapped around that knee for protection, but it wasn't enough. They may have done some serious or even permanent damage to the priest of punishment.
You see Stryknyn coming to check on trying to check on his friend, but Judas is having none of it. He's his own man. He wants no help from no one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week we're supposed to have a steel cage match between Mikael Judas and Jerry Palmer. Chuck Porterfield, I don't know if he's going to be ready.
You talk about the ultimate gut check, the ultimate display of tenacity to see if, I mean, to even think he would enter in the arena would mean he's crazy, but then to enter into a steel cage.
Well, fans, we'll find out next week if the priest of punishment can make it to the cage match. Until then, for my broadcast colleague Chuck Porterfield, I'm Brett Wolverton saying we'll see you next week.